Express x minus 1 all over x plus 2 times x plus 1 in partial fractions. Take solution. We have to express x minus 1 all over x plus 2 times x plus 1 in partial fractions. This will be identical to the denominator has two linear factors. We can express this as a all over x plus 2 plus b all over x plus 1, where a and b they belong to this set of real numbers. Now we are to look for the constants a and b. The next step, we are going to multiply both sides by x plus 2 times x plus 1. This is simply because x plus 2 times x plus 1 is the LCM of the denominators of what we have at the right hand side. Multiplying both sides by x plus 2 times x plus 1 over 1 times x minus 1 all over x plus 2 times x plus 1. This will simply be the same as x plus 2 times x plus 1 all over 1 times a on x plus 2 plus b on x plus 1 as such. X plus 2 times x plus 1 at the numerator will strike off x plus 2 times x plus 1 at the denominator. We'll be left with x minus 1 at the left hand side, which is equal to, if we take x plus 2 times x plus 1 times a over x plus 2, the x plus 2's will strike off. We'll be left with a times x plus 1 plus, we take x plus 2 times x plus 1 times b all over x plus 1. The x plus 1's will strike off. We'll be left with b times x plus 2. At this level, we have to find values of x for which, when we insert the values for x, one of the unknowns will disappear. Then we can easily solve for the other unknown. If we equate x plus 1 to 0, then x will be equal to -1. We are going to put x equal to -1. We are going to call this equation 1 into 1. Putting x equal to -1, this will give us -1 minus 1 is equal to a times -1 minus 1 plus b times -1 plus 2. -1 plus 1, this is plus 1. -1 plus 1 is equal to 0. And a times 0 is 0. The term in a disappears. -1 minus 1 gives us -2 is equal to -1 plus 2. -1 plus 2 gives us 1 times b remains b. -2 is equal to b is the same as saying b is equal to -2. Next, we have to look for a. For us to look for a, we need to eliminate b. We are going to equate x plus 2 to 0. Then we find x plus 2 equal to 0 implies that x is equal to -2. Next, we are going to put x equal to -2 into our equation 1. This will give us -2 plus 1, -2 minus 1 is equal to a times -2, we replace x with -2 plus 1, plus b times -2 plus 2. -2 minus 1 gives us -3 is equal to -2 plus 1 gives us a times -1 plus -2 plus 2 gives us 0, b times 0 gives us 0. -3 will be equal to a times -1 gives us -a, then it's the same as saying -a is equal to -3. This will imply that if we multiply both sides by -1 times -a is equal to -1 times -3. The reason why we are multiplying both sides by -1 is simply because we are looking for a and not -a. Then -1 times -a gives us a to be equal to -1 times -3, which is +3. This is the value of a. Now we can express the given function in partial fractions. We have x minus 1 all over x plus 2 times x plus 1. This will simply be identical to, we are going to replace a with the value of a, which is 3 all over x plus 2, plus we replace b with the value of b, which is -2 all over x plus 1. And this is simply the same as 3 all over x plus 2, positive, negative comes here, minus 2 on x plus 1. This is final answer when we express x minus 1 all over x plus 2 times x plus 1 in partial fractions. We are done with the solution. If in case you have any worries, feel free to leave your questions at the comment section. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.